Welcome to How Growing Up Fat Traumatized Me, episode 1. Shopping is a trigger warning if it involves shopping and weight and all of that, so click off if that bothers you. But I'm doing a vlog with my boyfriend and we go to Pennies, and honestly I was pretty surprised that what I found. My boyfriend did say it was owned by Shaq, and that could literally make a world of difference. And then I do have an interview that I did with someone, and so I hope you can hear their experiences. But let's get into the video. Welcome back to the vlog. We're at the mall because we're gonna go into Pennies. Michael's gonna vlog me and we're gonna do some showing of what is like in Pennies as a fat girl. So we're gonna go find the plus size. We're gonna see what it looks like and see if it's changed or see if it's the same. I don't know where to go. Tell me why I like these with their grandma.
Who would have guessed?
Why do we want capris in the fall or the winter?
Look, you have that shit.
There's a worker.
Okay.
This is soft.
Don't you?
I guess plaid is in, so I can't really talk shit about that.
Well, it's fall, so yes, plaid is in.
Okay, these are okay. Okay, I like that, but I also hate it.
What?
I don't know.
Because the cut of it?
It's so... Honestly, yeah, because it kind of makes this boxy and it's like almost a crop. Not everyone wants a cropped, you know?
No.
It's a good thick cardigan if you want a cardigan. And look, they're trying to be with the times. Ooh, it's so soft too. Oh, it's so soft.
They were actually in the cart together with a couple of other things, so if you want to take those.
It's
Is
just...
it like you're wearing a scarf?
No, it's just like a cute like sweater layer with your arms out. Like this is kind of cute too. And like they have cute basic sweaters. I'm actually honestly surprised. I thought I was gonna come here crying, if I'm being honest. Like it's a chunky sweater. Normal, it's fall. Like, do I need to come?
Look at the vest over here.
Oh wow, those are cute. Look at all these basics, and it's like athletic wear. Okay, this is what I'm... Wow. Hold on.
You ready?
I would wear these. Like, that's cute. I'm in the plus size section, and they have sports, like, active wear, and you would literally never find this anytime else, like in Pennies, and I'm like shook and happy for my fat girl self. Like look, a 2X pair in these shorts. This is all I want in life. Like quite literally terry cloth shorts from like Nike, but you can never get it in your size. I just want this, and now I can.
I want her to have it too, so she stops stealing mine.
Like wow, it's like, wow. I came here to shit on the mall, but honestly, like, they kind of snap. Like, this is my size. I can walk in here and walk out with something. Like, this is... It's like, I could fit this and wear it. Wow. And like, I can come get leggings. I can come in here and get a 2X and just walk out the door with the whole fit. My inner child is screaming. Oops. I'm glad I came in here because it changed my mind. I really thought the mall was like dead. They had nothing for plus size. Usually we're in the shitter in the hole of the wall and we get nothing, so It's still grandma stuff, because look. I guess this would be considered the business, like, side, right? For, like, work. That makes sense. This is cute. They're trying. Wow, you can actually come get some slacks from freaking here for work. And, like, yoga pants and, like, wow. I'm gonna cry. Because they had things I could walk out of the store with, as you've seen in the vlog, and I was just mind blown. I did not expect that. I expected to go in there and cry. I expected the opposite reaction because that's what I've been led to. I always had to sit, you know, go to Torrid and stuff like that. And I do have an interview that I did with someone, and so I hope you can hear their experience as well. And if anything resonated with you, comment below. I hope not. I hope that this is just an experience for me and we didn't all feel like this. So let's get into the video. And I have Victory here. Backstory about us: we worked at Dickie's barbecue together. I was 19.
No way, what?
I 19, literally 10 years ago. That is so crazy to me. I'm so glad you joined us. So tell us a little about you and your.
Hi, I am Bree. Again, I met my girl Haley back when we both worked at Dickie's. I think my son wasn't even one yet. And back then she used to do photography. So I asked her to remember I asked you to take my family photos and,
Yes,
photograph first birthday.
you guys were
And
so
I
cute.
mean, after that, we was friends made in heaven. Like, like this is my girl. I have
Little.
a child. He's 9.
I have a questionnaire and questions I want to ask her, and she's going to enlighten us with her answers. And like I said, short or long, or if you're like, I honestly don't remember, or it didn't happen to me, because I kind of went off of like what happened to me, and I just think maybe I'm just
Yeah.
crazy and people
Mhm.
for like, you know, like as much as I like think they do.
Right.
So I'm like, maybe I'm just a little
Yeah.
delulu. When you shopped in stores for school clothes or just growing up in general, when was the last memory of you wearing kid sizes? And then how did you feel having to wear women's sizes as a child?
I didn't develop like that until I was like 12. So, I mean, that's technically still a child. So,
Yeah.
at least I would think so. But when I started noticing that the sizes, like my old clothes that I had the previous year, that I've had forever, they just weren't fitting anymore. And then I'll never forget it. I was doing school shopping with my mom, and she had to take me to the women's section because I didn't fit anything in the kids section anymore. Like, and I didn't understand why she had to take me over here, because I'm like, Mom, this is like for you. Why are you showing me these
Yeah.
type of clothing? It's clothes. And she's just like, you just need to try it on because it fits better on you, and this, that, and the third. And I grew chesticles first, and then everything else came.
I
Yeah.
honestly, when you said 12, I was like, relatable because I distinctly remember I was in 6th grade, so I was like 11, 2006, and
Hmm.
JC Pennies finally had a junior plus, and they had a size 18.
Oh, yeah.
So I got this skirt and I wore the out of that skirt because low key, now that I'm an adult,
Yes.
I clung to that because it was a child size. That's so sad. You know what I mean? I didn't realize that
Yep.
obviously then, but I'm like, so we're like the same age, and I didn't
That's
even develop. I was just my stomach. I was just chunky, like my
yeah.
pants like fit
Yeah.
correctly. You know, that is.
Yeah. That
Let me
was
know.
the
Let me know.
weird part, was I was very top heavy. Like my
Yeah.
top was heavy, but my bottom I have no booty. Small booties matter. But I didn't have a butt. So like the clothes, but I had a big belly. So,
Oh
the
yeah.
juniors or the smaller sizes, they wouldn't really fit. Like they fit up, but they didn't fit going around me. And so I had to get larger sizes that fit going around me, but then it didn't feel like I didn't fill out the pants because they were too big around my leg area and things like that. So I mean, it was embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie, it was embarrassing. So the few pairs of clothes I could wear. I mean, you did. I clenched on and I held on
Mm,
to them until
I
it was they. Oof, yeah, time to let them go. But I totally understand. Totally relatable.
I hate that it's relatable, but I'm like glad I'm not like in like I'm not making it up. You know what I mean? Like it's a shared experience. Unfortunately, it's a
Exactly.
shared experience, but at least we're not crazy and we wow,
True.
dang. Now I'm like I did these
Whole
questions. I
thing.
literally like thought about them, but now I'm like talking to you.
Uh,
I'm like therapy, and we're only on one. Um,
right. It is. It's always like reassurance, and it's like validation. You're like, wow,
yeah,
I wasn't the only one, because I know me. I thought for the longest time I was the only one that experienced this, and I know that we'll get to the being the fat friend, and my most of my life, from high school on up, I was the fat friend,
yeah,
and it's. I thought I was the only one going through that, because my friend group was a lot smaller. I had one friend that was plus size like me, but I always felt like I must be the only one going through these experiences by myself, and I have no one to talk to. So to know that, it's like camaraderie, like, yeah, okay, girl, I felt that.
I'm like, dang, but I wish we didn't have to go through it like as little babies. You kind of like touched on it because I know you
Exactly.
said the clothes didn't really fit, but were you able to have your own style within your clothes as you like got older? Because like the sizing kind of weird, like, and honestly, it's like grandma-y. They're made for like
Yes, very, very.
fat people want to look cute too. Like we don't want to cover our bodies. Like yeah, modest. Like I want a full length shirt sometimes, please, you know, but
Exactly.
like I don't want
Right.
to be a grandma 24/7. I do sometimes, but like I want options, you know what I mean? So like were you able to have your own style? Were
Yeah.
you kind of just forced to go
For the most, I as a child, like, middle schoolish, when I got gained the weight, I was like an overalls t-shirt kind of girl. I was very tomboyish. When I got to high school, I wanted to try to develop my own style, but nothing fit. You know what I mean? Nothing really fit. So within what I had, and like nowadays, the plus size clothes are so much cuter than they were when I was growing up, because like you said, it was always a print, always like a flower print,
like
some
just
form
want
of
to
a flower
hide
print.
it?
And I used to tell my mom, I'd be like, Mom, I don't want to be a flower. I don't want to wear flowers all over me like that. Like, what, I'm gonna look like a garden? Like, I want boys to like be like, okay, she cute. Like, oh no, shit, my grandmama got that same dress. Like, we don't need that. Like,
I'm
come
dead.
on
No.
now.
Yeah.
So it did take some time, I'll say, but I think it's because I am older, so we didn't have the luxury of having so much of a variety. But I had my own styles when I got older. I would say when I got a little bit older, I
Yeah.
finally developed something that will work for me. You know what I mean?
When we got our own stores in a sense, like our own like Torrid, you know what I mean? Our own. I don't anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
When they started like plus size, like the Root 21s and the Forever 21s and stuff, you're like, ooh, okay.
yeah,
Yes, but
exactly.
it wasn't like that. Like, I think there was like when I moved out to Washington, they had a fashion bug, and that was like the only store that I had remembered that had plus size and regular sizes
Gen
in the same, like, normal.
oh yeah,
You
yeah.
remember? Yeah, so that's where I really kind of like developed my style, was like going there, because they had some like
They
cool,
got
cute stuff that's like, okay, all right, I could work with this. It don't got flowers on it and roses. Like, we don't need it.
exactly. Oh my god, I love that store so much. This is so sad. So I
Oh my goodness.
because I do or I have. Did you often leave the stores crying after like because now parents don't want to take all that clothes home and have you try it at home. They want, you're gonna try them on the store.
Yeah.
How
Hmm.
I used to cry all the time because out of like 10 pieces, either none would fit or like one. You know what I mean? So did stuff
Hmm.
fit you or were you just like upset basically every time you went shopping?
Um, I got discouraged. It
Oh,
didn't really upset me. It just made me sad. You know what I mean? It would
yeah.
just make me sad. Or like I would really like something and then they wouldn't have it in my size. And so my mom would like pick stuff out for me that would fit me, but it just didn't look, I didn't like how it looked. I just didn't flatter me. It wasn't, I just didn't like it, but it fit. And so I wouldn't say anything. I'd get it, I'd suck it up, but I would feel really discouraged and really sad because it's like, I want to go and shop in those areas, but I can't. And, my mom's doing the best she can to try to, encourage me and reassure me, but it's just like, it's
Yeah.
just disheartening. I would just get like, dang, okay, I guess I'm not really important to actually like, cater to, you know what I mean? Like it
Yeah.
just, yeah.
Literally, I'm not important enough to be catered to. Wow. That's how you know
Yeah,
this would
that
be.
part.
That's so sad. Like, we're still not. But that's like a whole nother video that I need to talk on because
Right, exactly. I was like, girl, we're gonna
I,
be here all night if we go there.
yeah, you're blowing my mind.
This runs deep. Like
Yeah, I
you
didn't
first said you
realize.
were gonna do the video, deep, like just your experiences. It's like you start to remember, like, dang, really, wow, okay. And that's why that happened, and now that's why I feel this way, and that's what led to that. And when you start to deconstruct all of that trauma, because it is still trauma,
Yeah,
you then end up being able to heal that part of you, because I'm sure we don't feel the same way now as we did back then, you
yeah,
know? So I really think that this is really important and this is going to really help a lot of women who have dealt with that. Cause I guarantee you, we're not the only ones that was like, I'm the only one that feels this way. No, we've all
yeah.
had these experiences, and yeah, this is going to be good. I promise you, girl. Like this is important. People need like voices. Our voices deserve to be heard.
I'm gonna cry because
Sorry.
like, no,
I didn't mean to get deep. My bad. I'm sorry. I didn't mean
no,
to. Like, I'm
I've
just.
been hoping that this video comes out how I would like. I don't know if you've had any experiences with employees like at the stores and if like they either made fun of you, like you heard them under the breath to another employee while you're looking at something, and this could be now or as a child, or if you ask them if they
Mm,
had like a different size and they look, if you're like, oh, it's like say you have one a 3X and you're like, oh, do you have a 2X? And they're like kind of like that, or just, or if they were really
mhm.
helpful, or if they're like, yeah, like
Yeah.
like acted like you were normal because you know how they don't act, like not employees but just people in society
Yeah.
think we
Right. Right.
should be a
Yeah.
different planet and removed.
Exactly. I'm not gonna say the name of the store, but I do remember I was going to. This was back when I was in high school. Right after high school, I was going to get my best friend a birthday present, and I wanted to get her an outfit that she had said she liked the last time we went out, and I was like, I'm gonna surprise her with this outfit, and I go in the store. And usually you go in the store, they greet you, hi, can I help you with anything? Or if you need anything, let me know.
Yeah.
So I go in the store, no one acknowledges me. And it's not like they didn't see me and like I didn't see them see me. They just didn't acknowledge me. And
You're like,
then so I'm like, okay, whatever, let it go. So I'm starting to look through the store, waiting for someone to come and ask me because the outfit she wanted was up and I needed someone to grab the
oh,
clothing off of the upper racks. And not one person, not one. It was three women in that store. Not one of them. And I was the only customer. Not one of them spoke to me. Not one of them asked if I needed help. Not one of them offered. And I was just like, wow, you don't even know what I'm in here for. But
right.
because you're making a judgment off of how I look, you automatically assume that I'm just not deserving of the same respect and the same treatment that you would give someone who's smaller. Like I was like, all right, and I just walked out the store. I just laughed, walked out the store. I did knock over some of their stuff. I'm not gonna lie, because I was a lot pettier back then. Like, so I knocked over the jewelry on my way out and laughed, and like I walked out the store.
I'm dead. No, but for like,
Oh, but
thank you
I've
so much for
grown.
the
That's
video.
growth for me. So,
Yeah. No,
but
really.
yeah, that experience just really like not every like you like retail people need to understand you don't know what that person is there for. Like I was ready to spend money
Yeah.
like money in that store and y'all missed out on so much because You just went off of how I looked and was like, she can't possibly fit anything in here. Like that was the vibe like they got. Like I was just like, all right, whatever. But pick that up. But yeah, it I've had that experience more times than not.
Yeah,
And
okay. I've
it's
had
annoying.
yes, that's so first of all disrespectful and rude, but I've had like where they think they're being quiet and they're like talking about me,
Mhm.
like about like why is she in the large, you know what I mean? Like the same thing I
Yeah,
could be
right.
looking, or I could be honestly in the men's section for Michael or whatever the case is, and they're just like,
Mm-hmm.
she does not need to be wearing that. Like, I'll go home.
Right. That yeah. Oh my gosh. Those were these people are bold. That's a bold
Literally,
thing to do to try
I-
to talk about somebody.
exactly. We have nothing better to do than let them. They're
That
looking.
part.
Yeah.
Mm.
When was the last time? It could be now. That you left the store that you were able to get in your size and you actually loved.
Love. So I just got a puffer jacket from Old Navy. I
Oh,
went to Forever 21. Yeah, I went to Forever 21 to try to find a puffer jacket, a white puffer jacket, because I had an outfit that I wanted to wear. Boom, needed the white puffer jacket. Go to Forever 21. They discontinued the plus size section. It hadn't been there in like years.
right.
And so I go in there and I'm, looking around and I'm just like, where's your plus size section? And you're just like, oh no, we discontinued it. Only certain stores have it now. And I'm like, oh, y'all are trash. Okay, whatever. So I leave and I'm just like going about my business. And then I went to Old Navy and they had a cute puffer jacket in my size and it fit so comfortably and I looked really cute. Like I had a whole little 90s vibe going on. I loved it.
I love that.
So yeah, that was recent. That was yesterday actually. So
I love that.
yes.
I love that.
Yes, the first time I noticed that I had lost weight was at an Old Navy. I went and got a pair 22. So I was a size 22 and I got a pair of jeans from Old Navy and I was like that was the first time I could fit them and I was feeling myself. Like I got pictures in the dressing room like bam 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 angles give it
Dude,
to me.
that is the when you grow fat,
Trying to tell you
that's like artwork. Picasso.
that
Like put up,
exactly.
frame it, print it out. Like, well, we kind of touched on this. How are your feelings about stores not being stocked in plus sizes, which we just talked about, Forever 21 getting rid of it. And obviously
Yeah.
said it all when you said they discontinued it.
Yeah, I was just annoyed like
Because
that's all I had was annoying. It's
I
like,
don't want to
okay, whatever.
I want to do
But
online. No, exactly. Because I don't want to go online and then have to return it. Like if I have to return something, I'd rather go to the store. I guess that's the same thing if I get it online,
thank
but it's still like I don't know. I'm a satisfying shopper. There's not, like I want to walk out
you.
like of the mall. Like if I'm going shopping,
Yeah,
I want to. I don't. That doesn't satisfy me. Like
yeah,
going to the store and walking out like satisfies me. Like that's what I love. You know what I mean? And then what they cut
yeah.
that
That's
all.
that dopamine. Right?
Yeah.
It's just like I got it, and it's like when I spend my money, I want my product like right then and there,
Yes.
and that's
Yes. Yes.
probably me being impatient, but that's just how I feel.
No. 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 That makes sense. That's how I feel. Like some things, obviously, I can wait. But if I'm like
Yep.
going, I want it. I want to wear it now or tomorrow. Are you tired of having to go into plus size stores specifically? As we kind of just, it kind of goes hand in hand. Like, are you tired of
Yeah.
having to go to Torrid or Levi
Mhm.
or, which I think we all are, honestly, but some people may not be. I don't want to put that on the
Yeah.
collective. You know what I mean? They might like it. They might be like, thank God,
Yeah.
no
I know.
judgment here, you know?
Right. Yeah. No judgment here, but yeah, I had to go on a tour yesterday, and it just yeah, I was like, "Ah, this is so. I would
Yeah.
just rather it all be just one big store. Like, let's just all do it all together. Why can't it be that simple? But I get it, but at the same time, it's just annoying. And then the prices are so much higher. Which I mean, I guess I get more material, but at the same time, it's like, but we're still spending our hard-earned money. Why is this T-shirt $34? What?
Instead of like
So
going
I don't
for
know. Yeah.
a small, yeah. No, we have
Exactly right. Exactly.
we have the same feelings on that. Do you think society will ever stop hating fat people? Like, personally, do you think they'll ever stop?
Mm, I don't think so.
I don't think
I don't think so. I think as long as people are around, hate will exist in some way, shape, or form, unfortunately. And it's sad. And that sounds like very bleak, but
it's
there's
the same thing if
I'm
we
not
were
gonna
to
go
talk
there.
about other topics.
I don't think so.
Yeah. There's
Right.
always gonna
Yeah.
be
I don't think so. And it always gives someone to feel better than, because it always seems like it's like, why does my body affect you so
why are
much?
you so
Like, why are you bothered by me? Like
why are you
why does my
so
presence bother you?
yes. Why are you
You
so
know? And then like I know you get it. I know you
like
understand.
I'm
And it's
not
like the other myth that I hate is that fat people aren't healthy. It's like okay, because I'm big does mean I have all these health issues. Absolutely not. I'm 36 years old and I'm healthy. I'm the healthiest I've been in a very long time. And I've been healthy for about 8, 9 years. You know what I mean? Like I've been doing really well with my health for a while. Like I've never had high blood pressure, never had diabetes. I've never had any kind of cholesterol issues. You know what I mean? It's like, but they always make this assumption like, oh, it's for your health. It's like, okay, I get it. We get older, we get brittle. I understand that. But if I'm doing the best I can to be as healthy as I can be and still be this size, it first of all, what I do shouldn't concern you. But if it does concern you and you have all these questions, just don't make the assumption. Like don't. Like I can't stand it. It bothers me so much. Like I can talk
like
about that all day. And then
I
okay, let me stop. But yes, I
no, I know that makes sense because other things are never going to go away either. Me and Michael talk about that all the time. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. This series really sits very in my heart, heavy. Like, I am very passionate about the series and I hope it comes across that way. I'm still learning like storytelling and stuff, and I just really wanted to share my experience that I grew up with and kind of how it is now versus before. And I really hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.